Baton Rouge, La. The good news for LSU heading into the Alabama game is that running back Derrius Guice is the healthiest he has been all season. At least that's the opinion of coach Ed Orgeron, who saw Guice finally bounce back from a sprained knee in a big way when he rushed for 276 yards in LSU's 40-24 Week 8 win at Ole Miss. "I think the Ole Miss game gave him confidence," Orgeron said. Derrius Guice was running the way he could. The Ole Miss game marked the first time Guice cracked the 100-yard barrier since Week 2 against Chattanooga. He sprained his knee the following week against Mississippi State, then played sparingly against Syracuse, and not at all during LSU's upset loss to Troy. "He was hampered with injury," Orgeron said. "He practiced great this week. He's at his best health of the whole season. I expect him to play great." A great performance from a running back would indeed be a major breakthrough for the Tigers against Alabama. In its last two games against the Crimson Tide, LSU has been limited to a total of 88 yards on 53 carries, an average of 1.66 yards per carry. The Tide are once again one of the toughest teams in the country to run on. Alabama has the #1 rushing defense in the FBS this season, allowing just 66.4 yards per game on the ground. However, Guice hasn't previously had the opportunity to do much against Alabama in his career. He only has 2 career carries against the Tide, both of which came in the 10-0 loss last season. Other highlights from the Ed Orgeron radio show: on the bye week, they needed a break. Hadn't been home since August. Hadn't seen their mommies and daddies. They came back with a renewed spirit and energy in practice. The week of the game, you see, if your team is fresh. You can tell if there's a lot of energy. When I was a younger coach, I practiced every day of the bye week. It didn't work. I learned they need some time off." On Arden Key's role as a manager during last week's Tiger Bowl scrimmage between offensive and defensive redshirts and underclassmen, he looked like Urkel out there. "Whatever happened the last 6 years doesn't matter. It won't affect this game, I promise you. We're going into this game with a positive mindset. We'll give it everything we have. I expect Danny Edeling to have a great game. But if he's struggling or gets hurt, Miles Brennan is ready to go." On Alabama quarterback Jalen Hurts, "He's like a tailback back there. We can't give him any rushing lanes. Have to be very disciplined. We've been practiced that all week. He's blown open games early with big runs. We stopped it last year and we have to do it again."